Welcome to the Grizzled Geek Reacts to RWBY. I'm Mike.
I'm Shane.
I'm Doug. And Kirsten's not here.
Kirsten's not here. You didn't call yourself Kirsten this time.
I did not.
Take two. We got the names right. It's the holidays, folks, so we can't all be here. So Kirsten's out of town. She may be doing a reaction on her own. Either way, she's going to watch it and be caught up for next weekend, in which Doug might not be here.
Yeah,
we'll have
to see.
We'll have to see what happens. So, but here we are. We're excited. Volume 7, Episode 5, Sparks. Sparks is the name of it. So, super excited. Let's jump into it, folks. Headphones on. Well, look at the monitor. Look back at the camera. Down the screen.
Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding up for so many lives. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of joy. Oh, but what did you set you free? You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece. If you just believe,
This is my part. Better.
Yeah, I do like White's hair.
I like Yang's hair. It's not changed. Just like Yang.
Salutations! Good morning, Team RWBY.
Oh, Penny, what time is it even?
Time to be huntresses, of course.
Eyes up, Huntsman. Time to get used to the new normal in Atlas. Your top priority is Amity Tower. That means protecting supply runs from Grimm and bandits, and protecting the site itself. Diverting all construction resources to Amity Tower means there are going to be gaps in Mantle's defenses against Grimm. They'll need help on the perimeter.
Hey, have you two ever thought about branching out a little? You always pair up, but I don't know if your styles really... Really good stuff. Yeah, keep it up. Single file line.
But there's still plenty to do on Mantle itself.
Yeah. Oh, another casserole.
I think you'll find everyone appreciates having a huntsman around.
It's totally the haircut.
You're, of course, free to enjoy your time off as you see fit. Whatever helps you take the edge off.
You might not hear Oz anymore, Oscar, but that doesn't mean we can't try to jog him loose.
Well, what did you have in mind?
The huntsman around you can be an invaluable resource, if you're willing to pay attention.
Have you ever thought about extending your aura?
But make no mistake, school's over. You get to choose what type of huntsman or huntress you are.
Again.
So, What's it gonna be?
Oh, it's a Neon Cat and
The jazz.
oh, Jazz Dude. Yeah.
Supposed to be fast? Wow, your boyfriend's actually holding his own. Where's all that energy when he's around you?
Oh.
Wow! Amazing! You guys have really improved since the final tournament. And that cute farm boy had a few surprises for us, too.
Well, you really had us on our toes. Thought you had us there for a second. Whew.
Oh, come on! It was way more than a second.
You guys busy? Too much?
Do we? I could eat a sandwich the size of Cobalt.
Ah, man. We'd love to, but,
Duty calls. Maybe some other time? No worries. The next time you're free, just let us know.
yeah, next time.
There's still time for sandwiches, right?
Not that I'm bored, but why can't we just use an airship to take these supplies to Amity?
The components for Amity Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself, and the Grim that will come after.
It just makes for long, very long supply runs.
At least the Tundra is scenic.
Totally.
Ruby, I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you in a professional capacity. As friends.
Me too, Penny.
Relationships are so interesting and varied.
Speaking of friends, have you been able to make any new ones? Since, you know...
Now that I'm the official protector of Mantle, I don't really have a team anymore. General Ironwood says I don't have time for friends.
Oh. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I wish I could do both the things I need to do and the things I want to do. Is that normal?
That's about as normal as it gets, Penny.
Everything going all right up there?
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
I win again. Maybe we should call it quits. Shut up and deal.
Good luck against bad luck.
Niece sure is one of a kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
That's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it. Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that. Thanks, by the way, for looking out for them. You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings? Hopefully, they'll leave Remnant better than we left it for them.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant deflect a compliment. Those kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Uncle Crow?
What's going on? Grim?
No. Worse. You two with me. Penny, stay put and keep an eye on our six. We may need an element of surprise.
Affirmative. I will plan for 6 possible outcomes.
Oh, nice.
All right, ladies, time to show them our teeth.
Robin! Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero, is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere. Are you lost?
It's pretty easy to get turned around out here in the tundra. Everything looks the same. Thanks for checking up on us, though. We'll be on our way now.
I was hoping you'd play it straight with me. What's Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a checkup.
You've been scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for. It doesn't have to be difficult. Just tell me.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
How about you, Pipsqueak? 5 o'clock shadow? Either of you want to tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle.
That's enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the election instead of harassing Huntsman. Now, it's time to let us pass.
I think you've misjudged the situation. One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Then I suggest you do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Robin Hill, I would like to politely ask that you call off the Huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
All right. Joanna! May! The protector of Mantle, huh?
Let us through. Please.
Robin. Good luck at the election.
That was a close one.
You're telling me.
What now?
I want to know why Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
Nice.
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them your own.
Wow. That was very close to a compliment.
I didn't intend it that way.
No mistakes, I guess.
You've grown up a bit, haven't you? You're not the little girl clinging to the family name anymore.
Since Beacon, I haven't really had a choice. Father's view of the world no longer matches with mine.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done. We can move forward without him. Together. I know General Ironwood would have a place for you.
I would be grateful to him if he did. But I'm not sure I could accept.
Really?
It's just... our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful and withdrawn. We should be opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we've weathered the storm, we will. I know the General hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
Everybody thinks what they're doing is right. But usually they're just looking out for themselves and their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets. Not from me.
Can you be sure?
Come with me. There's something I want to show you.
You're going to see the Winter Maiden?
Maybe. That would.
That's the Winter Maiden.
She could pass any day now. Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
Ironwood's chosen you to be the next when she dies. How long have you known?
Since Beacon fell.
Doesn't it bother you? He practically groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the General first proposed it to me. But the more I thought about it, the more I saw it as a privilege. A chance to do some real good for Atlas. For Remnant.
But your destiny was chosen for you, without your input.
Perhaps. But I'm choosing it now. I've made it my own, and I take great pride in it. That has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
I guess we've both had to do a little bit of that. Carving out our own way.
I suppose we have. Speaking of the family name...
What is he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will be opposing General Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Atlas. It is my belief that these measures are not only reckless, but criminal. With no shipments allowed to enter or leave the kingdom, I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm as many of you. Effective immediately, I'm forced to shut down all non-essential SDC operations. If elected to office, I will make the changes necessary to fix what Ironwood has broken. I hope you ask yourself before the vote, can you trust anyone else to stop Ironwood? Will Robin Hill be able to get your jobs back?
I think Father may have just provided the spark that's going to set this kingdom on fire.
That was it so suddenly.
Wow. civil unrest in Atlas.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, we got our first look at Robin Hill. We got
outside the intro.
Outside the intro. First hearing her talk. We got to see,
got the Winter Maiden.
It's the Winter Maiden.
The biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow, all right.
And return of some old characters.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty
So,
awesome.
did we ever get the name of the fourth member of Team Funky?
I know.
Because there's Flint,
He said it.
Well, there's Flint, Neon, and Cobalt.
Oh, okay. Cobalt was
And
it.
then,
So I
we don't know what I is yet, as far as I know. So
Funky.
Funky.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow. So what do we think of Winter being the Winter Maiden?
I don't think it's going to end up happening.
No.
Something's going to happen to her. When that whole thing went down, I'm like, oh crap, are they going to make Weiss the Winter Maiden? Because I can't see her. Well, I mean, probably a bad guy will end up with it first somehow.
Yeah.
Although there's no obvious contender in the bad guys.
No,
to get it.
I'm thinking. I'm betting Cinder tries to steal it at some point from whoever gets either from the current holder or whoever gets it. I'm just starting to wonder if maybe Pyrrha gets or Penny gets it.
No, that'd be interesting. Penny can detect invisible people.
Well, she's got sensors, right? She saw Blake's ears through her bow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think Penny's got a soul, so there's no reason I can think of that she couldn't be a maiden.
True.
Which is kind of scary because in theory she'll never die, so she'll be a maiden forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could gather all the maiden powers back into one person.
Yeah.
That one uber powerful person.
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know.
So what do you guys think of Fair Play? Which is the ship name for Crow and Clover.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, more.
Well, there's balance, fair play. They're still trying to figure out what everybody likes the most, I think.
I still like him in Winter.
Yeah, I still like him in Winter too.
Crow. You mean Crow and Winter?
Yeah, Crow and Winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems weird. Although, if I have to give up...
Here's the thing. My problem with Clover is... That's his name, right? Clover?
Yeah.
He's too smarmy.
Yeah.
I can't shake the...
I don't like him.
Something wrong about him.
Yeah.
Like he's like a double agent, or I don't know, something about him just rubs me the wrong way. Like he's just too positive and nice, and it's like, wait, what's going on?
Something's not right with this guy. Although I would, ship him and Crow if I'd give that up for not to have Bumblebee.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what they're doing with this kind of crazy. Right now, no one has time to think about any kind of relationship. They're putting them to work.
Yeah.
So
that whole first 5-10 minutes of them practicing and all that kind of stuff was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen with what's his name, Elm, or not Elm, but what's it, Vine?
Vine.
Like, have you ever thought about projecting your aura? I'm like, oh, John not having to touch somebody to boost their powers. That could be.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
There were a lot of little things here that you're like, oh.
What do we think of this plan? This Ironwood plan overall? I mean, we know it's going to be not going to work.
So, does anybody else remember the World of Remnant about space?
No.
Stuff powered by dust doesn't work outside the atmosphere. Now they are talking about like
getting it into orbit, right?
Yeah, getting it into orbit. But anything that leaves the atmosphere that's powered by dust just stops working.
Yeah,
because the magic only works on,
only works on the planet. So,
or they're not magic.
So I'm just wondering if they're not going to be able to get it in orbit high enough to get it away from all the Grimm, or if they do, that it just won't work at all.
Yeah.
Well, it only needs the dust to get up there, right? it's going to be powered on. With
Well, all of Remnant's power is derived from dust. They don't have electrical generators. They don't have gasoline engines. Everything is dust powered.
Is it?
Yes. That's why the Schnee Dust Company is so huge.
Yeah, the communication plan is fine. It's the idea of telling the whole world about Salem and how that works.
Yeah, well, that's like I see that probably being the problem. It's like it'd be up long enough for them to tell the whole world about Salem, and then she has Watts do whatever Watts is doing to wreck the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, well, there we have it, guys. Another one that's kind of like a filler episode, but we got some good stuff in here.
Yeah, I like this one a lot better than the last.
The last one, I do. Yeah.
I hope Neon Cat gets to come back more.
Yeah,
she's such a great character.
She's so good at pissing off her opponents. She's like, but she doesn't mean it. But she's so annoying.
But then at the end, she's all like, "That was awesome."
Yeah. Yeah, she is a great character.
We need to bring all those back. Coffee needs to show up again.
Yeah, when you Team Coffee, see what they're doing.
I have to say, I don't like the fact that Flint Cole switched from a fedora to a trilby. Fedora is a much better hat. It's a trilby. You might as well not be wearing a hat. It doesn't have a brim.
You gotta bring back the whole Tips Fedora thing from 3 years ago. Tips Fedora. All right, well, there you have it, guys. Episode 5, Volume 7. Are we halfway through?
Nope.
Are you talking about the tilted fedora phase?
Well, no, it was like the Tips Fedora, where like all the memes were.
Oh yeah.
From the
all the
neck beard with the fedora. Yeah.
Now this is 5, so we have 7 more or 8 more to go.
I think it was supposed to be 13.
Is it 12 or 13?
13.
I think it's 13.
So next 2 will be. We're going to see halfway through. All right.
So we're getting close to the halfway point.
Wow. Okay. Man, still a lot of stuff going on. All right, guys. Tell us what you thought in the comments down below. Really appreciate it. We're going to react to some of your comments from earlier ones. We'll save that for the next time when Kirsten's here because she wanted to really react to some of those comments.
Oh, okay.
So we'll save that for next time. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let people know that we're around. We're trying to get that subscriber count up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to support us and the things you do this holiday season, a great way to do that.
The Amazon affiliate link. Click on that link. Do your regular Amazon holiday shopping through that. We get a small kickback. Doesn't cost you anything extra. It's awesome. It's probably the best way to help us out during the holiday season.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you can go our Teespring store and buy our shirts.
Yeah.
Or you can join Patreon, where you get to see us react exclusively for Patreon
to My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
And early releases of timer videos for RWBY.
Yep, absolutely. So there you have it, guys. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.